Heat number 3. It looks as though it's Sean Hollingsworth in pole position ahead of James Taylor on the front row. Chris Penny on row 2 with Stuart Osborne, I think that is. Dave Whitehouse pushing through from the 3rd row. I think he might have snaffled 3rd place here into hairpin 1. Not quite. It's Taylor ahead of Hollingsworth. Darrell Lowe, I believe that is, running in 3rd. David Whitehouse, Rob Moore, Chris Penny, Stefan Scully, Martin Theodoru. We'll let the field settle down. Oh, sunshine. I'll just warm up a little bit. All kicking off as it always does. Iron Man Peter Harris, I've recognised what his helmet livery is about now. Side by side, Frankie Hedges with someone. Simon Lloyd, I think. Bit busy down in the midfield, as you'd expect. Mike Townley running well in this one behind Luke Hornsby. And Peter Harris probably in about, that's probably out the battle for about 5th or 6th, 7th place maybe. So this one has settled down quite early. The field streaming through. All fairly rapid. So right now it's James Taylor pulling clear of Sean Hollingsworth under pressure from Darrell Lowe. Darrell Lowe trying to hold off David Whitehouse. Whitehouse pushing hard here early on. Moore won the last heat. This is going to set him up well for a good grid slot if he can make progress from 4th place. Scully trying to drop Chris Penny. Peter Harris trying to get across to Penny. Hornsby is in range. Can Whitehouse get a run on Darrell Lowe into Conways? He's right in the slipstream. I think Darrell just went a little bit narrower there. Was there a little bit of contact? Did Dave just push him out wide on the exit? Not sure. A little bit crossed up on the brakes there from Lowe. And Whitehouse now to the inside, even though Darrell made it narrow. That means Dave will be slow off the corner. A chance now for Rob Moore in his distinctive Jensen Button style lid. Side by side with Lowe. That was intense. But Moore's made the progress. And Stefan Scully's trying to get across. Currently running in, what's that, 6th place? Ahead of Penny. Penny's now falling back. And Harris is unable to make too much ground on him. And Mike Townley is now looking for a way past Luke Hornsby as we start lap number 5. Don't the laps just tick by quickly? The cloud comes in again, the wind picks up, my hands get even colder. Townley down the inside of Hornsby into hairpin 1. And Pietro Bigano, who won the first heat at a canter, now pops his head into the top 10 for the first time. And let the field stream through. Not much progress for Jamie Pender this time, bringing up the rear. And we haven't really picked up on our race leader. He won't forgive me for that. Well, he's still clear. His lead was 0.9 of a second on the last lap. This time it's only 0.6. So Sean Hollingsworth is making a little bit of progress and coming back to James Taylor. Recovering from the shock of losing the lead as this pair was on the front row with Hollingsworth in pole position. Wouldn't be such a bad place to finish in second. David Whitehouse though is trying to get across. Moore in 4th, Lowe 6th. Scully in 6th, I should say. Lowe's in 5th. It's looking fairly settled up front. I don't think we're going to see too much change here. The battling really begins here with Mike Townley fighting hard now and under pressure from Pietro Pagano as I lose focus, figuratively. So Pagano running in 10th, trying to make his way up to 9th place. But he's lost out there to Luke Hornsby, trying to get back into the top 10. And he's done it. Covers up into hairpin 2. They're still managing to edge into Peter Harris, who's still not making too much of an impression on Chris Penny. Jack Bolton and Simon Lloyd fighting hard as they did for much of last season. Justin Buck diving down the inside of Bolton. My memory serves me right, Buck won heat 2. Or did he? I can't recall. No, he didn't. He finished well up though. Another lap goes in the books. We've got 2 minutes left of heat number 3. So probably 3 laps, including this one, from the finish. And I'm afraid Taylor's beginning to fade a little. It's now just 0.3 of a second ahead of Sean Hollingsworth. They go down the paddock, across to Garda. And I think Taylor might have covered up a little bit to hold off Sean. And it's game on at the front. He takes a look over his shoulder. He grabbed the lead early, and Sean wants it back. In fact, he led over start-finish, but I think that was just a trick of the live timing. I think Taylor still had the inside. Down the inside he goes into hairpin 1, can't get it done, and Dave Whitehouse is now in the mix. But Taylor hangs on. An acknowledgement of Hollingsworth that Whitehouse was there has complicated his shot at getting the lead back. And Taylor is definitely covering into Garda. Into Cafe Curb. Will it be the last lap this time? No, they're going to go round again. Yes, it is the last lap this time. What am I talking about? Hollingsworth going for the lead. He's going the long way round. That's not going to work. I can't see it working on James Taylor, who has the inside for hairpin 1. Runs Sean out wide, and Whitehouse is right in the mix. And Taylor's kept the lead, and he goes narrow towards the S's. And Whitehouse has got his nose in and is through to second place. Down to the hairpin. Will Whitehouse throw one up the inside into Garda? Last lap, last corner, effectively. Oh, Hollingsworth 1 second back. Can't get it done. And look at Rob Moore could get third here before the finish. James Taylor's just going to hold on for the win in Heat 3. Ahead of David Whitehouse, Sean Hollingsworth, Rob Moore, Darrell Lowe in 5th, Stephen Scully 6th, Peter Harris, Chris Penny, Pietro Pagano, and Mike Townley rounds out the top 10. Well, it started off slowly, but that was quite enjoyable.